Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the JB Show. Last episode I said I would make another podcast for the Mitch Marner situation, and here I am doing it. Oh, I'm so tired of it. It's been a long saga. I swear last season it was Nylander, then after Nylander signed it was Matthews, and literally right after Matthews signed, someone had to come out and say something about the Matthews contract. I'm not going to name names, but you know who it is. Someone made a comment, and now it's just been fun for Leaf fans and sport media in Toronto. Mitch Marner is still an RFA. It is September 12th, and Mitch Marner is still an RFA. I am exhausted. No, I'm high. Last season, played 82 games, had 26 goals and 94 points. That's a great season. But is he $12 million player? No. Now, this is my opinion, but he is not that type of player. Now I'm going to read you some tweets that came out from one, Darren Dreger, to the second one, Bob McKenzie. Darren Dreger tweets, "The Leafs have been persistent in pushing both a 7-year and 8-year extension at Marner. The $11 million per year offer was made in June and included the $1.6 million in B bonuses, which are the performance bonuses in your entry-level contract. Toronto would not pay Marner in his entry-level contract. A 3-year extension remains the focus." Okay. I've been getting quite a bit of my Marner information from Darren Dreger. It's quite evident that the Leafs are obviously looking for a 7 or 8 year extension. That's pretty much been known. Already, I think $11 million per year is probably a little bit of an overpayment. I would not mind $11 million. I mean, it's pushing it a little bit. I'd prefer anything between 9.5 and 10.5. I'd be happy with anything 9.5, like at 9.5. I'd be happy with that. I'd be ecstatic if it was below 9.5. Now, why are they still stuck on these bonuses? I don't understand. And I get it. He wasn't offered the bonus. No one was offered these bonuses, except one player, Austin Matthews. And yes, I am of the mindset that Austin Matthews is a better player than Mitch Marner. And I know I may get a lot of heat for that. Like, I know, just most people think that Marner is better than Matthews. I disagree. Matthews is a goal scorer. Matthews is, with the way that the league is moving, I get we're looking at smaller and faster players. Matthews, I think, is fast. Matthews is also a little bit big. He's on the bigger side, and I think he can use that to his advantage. He's also extremely skillful. He's extremely skillful. Okay. Stay calm. I'm going to stay calm. Now, the bonuses. if you are Mitch Marner in Toronto and you grew up in the area, you're a hometown boy, cheered for the Leafs, how fast do you think you could make that 1.6 back? Because I think this year alone, he made the 1.6 back. I probably think he made that in 2 to 3 months in endorsements. I don't think I've seen him in so many advertisements. There's no way he has not made this money back. And he will continue to make this money back. And I get it. I think he should be paid what he deserves, which is between $9.5 and $10 million. Now, you want to push because, you know what? Fine, we're going to go with the tax argument, and we're going to go with that it's in Canada, but you're probably living in Canada, and fine. We'll go with the tax argument. That's fine. You want to get paid more because the taxes were probably they're highest in the league in Canada. Okay. If you take $10 million, how fast are you going to make that, say, $1 million per year back? If he signed 8 years for $10 million and he missed out on the extra $8 million, let's say, he'd probably make that money back within a year or two. So fast. He'd make that money back so fast. And it's not even funny. But I understand. You got to push. Now, I'm going to move over to the Bob McKenzie tweet. And I thought this was interesting because last episode we talked about a similar solution. He goes, the logical solution would be a 3-year bridge, but because Marner wants an AAV in the 9 million to 10 million universe, and the third year, which is the base for the qualifying offer, would be substantially higher in the actual salary paid. Toronto has no incentive to do the bridge deal at those numbers. Hard to see the way to a settlement. Now, so if you listen to my last episode, we talked about how Werenski's contract was structured, which was 4 million first year, 4 million second year, and then 7 million the third year, so that he would make a qualifying offer, which would be 7 million. Mitch Marner wants to do the same thing. So let's say essentially even if he signs for 10 million for 3 years, his final year base salary would be somewhere probably close to 12 to 13 million. So when he signs the qualifying offer, his AAV and his base salary is again 12 to 13 million, whatever it comes out to. Now, this is a very tricky situation for the Leafs because their cap situation is going to be interesting over the next couple of years. Now, we'll be done with RFAs, hopefully. We still have to deal with Jake Muzzin, and Tyson Barrie. And we have to figure out how we're going to how to fill out the rest of our decor. And why would you and I get it with inflation, maybe at that time, and depending on how he plays, maybe in 3 years he might be worth $12.5 million, depending on the cap. But I don't think that's the case, because why would you offer him 7 to 8 years at $10 million? I'm not telling Mitch to take one for the team, but I'm telling Mitch or whoever's doing this, because I don't think it's Mitch. I think, and it's pretty much, he said it in interviews, kind of saying that he's taking what could be considered a back seat on the deal, and he's letting his agent deal with it. Which, he needs to, I think he needs to, if he's not involved already, he needs to step in. Because I think his reputation in this city is a little bit damaged. A little bit. I love Mitch Marner. But the stuff that is going on with Zurich, of course, his agent chooses Zurich. What a surprise! When did he use Zurich? Did he use Zurich with Andreas Athanasiou or Josh Anderson? I don't think so. I think he was sending a message. Oh, who played for Zurich? Austin Matthews. Mitch Marner. I think he needs to get involved and he needs to figure it out. Now, for those of you saying that Kyle Dube screwed himself by caving for William Nylander, you're not insane, but that's kind of not true. Because when William Nylander helps Austin Matthews get to 40 to 50 goals next year, are you going to be saying the same thing? I don't think so. I don't think the 6.9 even matters in this negotiation. It really doesn't matter. I think it's ridiculous that you're even saying Dube screwed himself by signing the Nylander deal. I get it. Sure, I would have liked the deal to be lowered too. But 6.9 is a good number for William Nylander. Oh. When can this Marner stuff just be over? I just want to enjoy watching this team. Like, I look at this team, I see Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, Janssen, Kapanen, Kerfoot, Riley, Tyson Barrie, Jake Muzzin, Frederick Anderson. And every time I go on Leafs Twitter, it's the same thing. It's Marner. I love Marner. I really hope he comes back to the team. But if it's just going to be like this, Kyle Dubas, you got to look you have to look what the trade market is for this. You really do. Because it's just going to be a long road, and I really think that if he's not there at the start of training camp, that's going to be a problem. But if he's not there by the start of the season, and then you have the inflation on the first year, with prorating the contract, that's going to be a tough one to deal with, especially with this team and their cap situation. I really hope we can get through this. If any Leaf fans are listening, just think about the team we already have right now, and then imagine Mitch Marner signing, and then we have Mitch Marner on the team. We're going to get through this. We're somehow going to get Mitch Marner back, or we're going to get other pieces back. We're going to make the playoffs. We're hopefully not going to play Boston. It's going to be a great year. Please, stop panicking. Because if you panic, then I panic, then I rant, and then it's just a really bad cycle, and I want to get out of it. I want the season to start. It's September. I haven't watched hockey forever. All the hockey that's on TV isn't really good. It's all the replays. I just want to watch some new hockey. Thank you for listening to another episode of The JB Show. Please make sure to subscribe to the podcast. Leave a comment. Please make sure to check out my Instagram and Twitter. You'll see more updates about the podcast, my opinions, more of my opinions. I know you love to hear my opinions. So yeah, do that. Check the description. They'll be there.